Hey, YouTube. Okay, well, I just got off work and it's early in the morning for you, but it's late for me. And I just wanted to do a little vlog because today my 5-year-old, my youngest daughter, Adrian, graduates from kindergarten. Ah, I would have another child, but I can't. I can't have any more. So I have my three, and they're amazing. And so I just wanted to talk about my kids for just a second. Because I was listening to this radio program earlier on the way home. They were talking about families and how they're supposed to be in traditional families and blah, whatever. And you have to be married and you got to teach your kids this. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I'm not that kind of mom. But I'm a damn good mom. And I will tell you why. Because, well, you can tell because I have great kids. But I'm a good mom because I'm very honest with them and I'm just very me with them. And so our relationships, all of my relationship with my kids is always really close. I have a son, Gowan. He's turning 13. He's in one of my videos and he is super easy to talk to. There have been times that I laid in my bed. When I was in school, definitely, I was like, "Oh, I failed this test. And I'm like in the bed, and he's like, "Well, did you get the grade yet?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, you haven't gotten the grade yet, so you can't really worry." And he's just like chill like that. And he's got this sarcastic sense of humor. And I think it's great because people constantly mispronounce his name. It's Gowan, but it's spelled Gawain. So it's always Gavin or Gawain or Gaywin. They just always get it wrong. And so he always has like some snappy comeback for that. And he has a snappy comeback for everything, actually. So even if I'm screaming at him, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna kill you, Gowan!" Ah! He's like, "No, you didn't believe in Jesus Christ." And then, I have to say, the next thing you say, it better be good because it's going on your gravestone. Actually, you're not gonna have a gravestone because I'm just gonna cast you into the ocean. And then he's like, "Okay, mom." And then he leaves me alone. Not like he's not a bad kid. We'll say at the kids' best, they are the best kids I've ever met. Um, and then I have a daughter, Llewellyn. She's 11, and she looks identical to me. I'm actually going to do a video this summer with her in it, and so you can see her. And she's really great because she really doesn't require anything from you except for to be close to you. So, as long as you don't have a personal issue with being close to someone, she's great because she'll do anything for you. And you don't ever have to ask her. She just does. And she cares about people's feelings and she really appreciates the time that she spends with you. And that's what makes her amazing. And then I have Adrienne, and she is beautifully fierce and fiercely beautiful. Oh my God. Well, you've seen her. She's down there in a video somewhere. And actually, my boyfriend and X2 Override just posted a video of her headbanging because she likes grindcore. But I just posted pictures on my Facebook of her doing ballet. So she's got this duality in her personality. She's so much fun. She's always laughing. She's super sweet. And my kids are so different from each other. They never get along because they are constantly arguing about, whatever, anything they can argue about. It's amazing. It's truly Jewish because in a room with those three kids, you have 10 opinions and they're all arguing their points. Um, that's a stereotype that I choose to perpetrate. Um, but they're like that. But the one thing they all have in common is that they all really understand people. They understand how people work. They understand people's emotions and their feelings. They always try to um, that, I mean, that is how they get close to you, is because Adrian will say, for example, the other day I told her, these girls at work are really mean. I hate it. Oh, it drives me crazy. And I'm getting her ready for school, and she's like, you should be mean back. Because she knows I've already tried to be nice, and I've tried to do this, and I've tried to do that. She's like, you should be mean back. And I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, then they'll stop. She's 5. She's 5. She said that. She also says really cool things like, since I don't believe in God, and she does, that God created her. And then I asked her, who created me? She said, well, you don't believe in God. And I said, so who created me? She said, I did. Like, pretty amazing, huh? Pretty philosophical. And then, Gowan, like, I can talk to him about anything, talk to him about whatever issues Mitch and I ever have or whatever, and we make fun of him a little bit, a tiny bit together, and it's fun. And if I'm really upset, like he can understand me really well. And with Llewellyn, it's like she's just soft, but she's probably the most like me. She probably is the most like me. But anyways, I just want to talk about my kids for a second because for Adrian, this is the beginning of a huge new world where, she has like a college piggy, and I convinced her dad that in lieu of child support that, we should he should set up a college fund. So he's got it set up, and he like brings me like the little reports and everything so I can see it. And she's really excited. And the other day, the first thing she said when she woke up was, "Should I be a nurse or a doctor?" Like, she's chosen. She knows what she wants to do. And she says things like, "When I grow up and I'm on stage," because she wants to be a drummer. She has all these dreams and all these possibilities. Everything is open for her. But for me, I'm losing, like, oh, that's it. My little baby gone. Oh, gone. That's it. I mean, she already has like this little boyfriend, and she tells him, she told me, I only like him when he doesn't talk. If he talks to me, I don't like him because she gets so nervous. She's like, I hate him when he talks, but I like it when he just sits next to me. Oh, that's so me too. But like, it's like she's got this little personality, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And for me, it's like the end of where I can help. Because yesterday she had a meltdown about her graduation ceremony, and she has to dance in some part of it. And I mean, she was like, I don't want to graduate tomorrow. She's like on the floor, like just sobbing. And I said, well, you get to go to the big school then. And she's, I don't want to go to the big school. And it's like, oh, it's horrible. But it was exactly like my meltdowns. So I knew how to fix it. But now I smoothed it out, and she's better, and she's gonna have this wonderful graduation. But now I'm having a meltdown because I don't want her to graduate. I want her to stay my little girl, like forever, like just like she is. Not like, oh, she'll always be your little girl. Yeah, I know. Thanks. And as I get older, she'll get older, and then it won't be as much fun because I can be silly with her, and she doesn't care. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. Just wanted to share a beer with you. Oh, I hadn't really shared a beer with you yet. I haven't even had a sip out of this one. So here's to you, YouTube. Glad I'm back. This is technically not on my diet. So, and I actually have to lose the weight because my wonderful beastie, my best friend who's getting married, I went to get measured for a dress, but as it turns out, the extremely expensive dress, $250 dress, well, it comes in my size and I could order it, but one of her bridesmaids dropped out, and I was already a bridesmaid, so she'd already purchased the dress for her. So she was like, well, if you can fit into the size, I have to lose the weight. It's going to save me $50. Gotta lose the weight. Would you lose weight for $50? I would. Anyway, if you look down there and see all my other videos, you can see that I've gained weight. I kind of hate it. I don't really care. Like, I'm very happy the way I am. And lots of people love me. And every day, excuse me, every day somebody tells me that I'm beautiful. So, you know, I can't help but be happy. Except for today, where my little girl is going to graduate from kindergarten, and I will be devastated inside, but smiling on the outside. She's so beautiful. And she got her first little black dress yesterday, and that is like the first step into womanhood, the first step into building like a real wardrobe. So anyway, well, YouTube, I'll let you guys go. Just wanted to share a beer with you and ramble, blah. You don't have to watch, but you can if you want. Talk to you later. Bye, YouTube.